13th century Northern European painting often depicted Satan as a salamander with a female face. This rendition of Satan, one can argue that it reflects the utility of the female body and how this has been exploited throughout history. Once a woman lacks her fecundity, she lacks her purpose and becomes inherently evil. This is a very interesting painting. The Madonna of Humility and the Temptation of Eve presents us with the same visual hierarchy that we're going to see throughout the Renaissance. Eve is seen as the earthly woman in the trenches of the world, the bad, the sexual body. While Mary's body is put to use, she is taking advantage of her utility as a woman, and her breast is seen as the holy breast. Plato believed that there was a fire that burned behind the eyes. Who's hungry? Behind the eyes, and it's this visual ray that would touch an object and obtain the spiritual nourishment of that object. And my guess is that's probably why there's so many images of the nursing Madonna during this time, medieval to about the 13th century Europe. During times of famine and disease, I guarantee that this was a way for people to feel like they weren't dying all the time. Europe was facing a massive decline in their human population, and reproduction was incredibly important. Reproduction was the sole purpose of marriage in the 14th century, especially in Italy. Performing sexual acts for the purpose of pleasure was considered a sin greater than incest. The utility of the female body is really, really important. And if you are seen to be a woman who doesn't possess those utilities, this can present you with a problem. Eve's punishment for the original sin was the punishment of labor. The labor of women is childbirth. It's seen as a punishment for our curiosity. And this originates from mythologies about Pandora, mainly Pandora. Cranach the Elder's image of Adam and Eve shows this kind of abundance of plants and life. It's really a utopian scene. It reminds us of the fertility goddess of earlier religions, with her sun lover and her creatures, all of them worshiping her. We're reminded of the event depicted and how it is before the fall. And this kind of renders the thing unrealistic. Venus's figuration, in another painting by Cranach the Elder, appears incredibly similar to Eve. We see here the same theme of pleasure and pain being synonymous things, synonymous in earthly sins, not to be explored, only to see in images and then go, no, 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 we don't want to do that, but I'll take a copy of this. I mean, the Pope even had a copy of this image. Who's hungry?